Hi, then welcome to the Call to Cinema. Today I'm being joined by Malcolm, Mr. May2December. We are going to be talking about a blind ranking. He has two categories. He doesn't know what either one of the categories are. Out of those, he will choose two. We choose one of the two, and we will then decide. Well, he'll decide where on that board of 20 they're going to be ranked. It'll be fun. It'll be interesting, and I can't wait to get it started. So hit the intro. Welcome back.
Hello.
Let's start off the YouTube thing. Like, share, subscribe, do all that jazzy stuff. Join the Patreon. Super chat, donate,
Yep.
super sticker. Join us into our live videos that we do. I have two categories. Are you ready to find what the categories are? Because you don't even know the categories.
Ooh, I don't know the categories, and I'm very nervous. So we're going to see
Right,
where we are on this.
It's fun with it. These are fun. So I gave you a company, and I gave you kind of a genre, sort of. So you choose between Pre-Code Cinema or Severin Films.
Oh, well, you know what? Since we've got Black Friday, let's do Severin.
All right. It'll be fun.
Since we've got them coming up in a minute.
As always, for those that are new here, we have a thing of 1 to 20. He'll put it in. Once the number is in, it is locked in. It cannot be changed. There are 20 films that's going to be throughout Severin's whole library of titles. So it could be anything from a newer title to an older title. It could be a single title. It could be a box set. So there could be a couple box sets in here. As you saw with Cinema Days video, there was a couple of different box sets, which made it a lot easier, a lot harder.
So the box sets count as one.
But yeah, you see a box set, that's one. So, but that being said, I could be a right bastard and have a movie, have you think that there's going to be a box set in here that's not in here just because it's separate. As people saw what I did with my dad, he ended up getting the Tarzan movie
the
Tarzans in the number one spot. So it's it's got to be careful and strategic when it comes to this. So let's have some fun with it.
Okay, let's see.
We're starting off the house on the edge of the park.
Starting off with a good one.
A classic.
I love the sleaziness in this. I love David Hess. I love it all. But I don't feel like it should be in my top 5. So I think I will go for 6.
That's a good ranking. For me, I will say this right now. It is my favorite of the Hess Sleaze trilogy.
Oh, definitely. It's very well shot. I loved it. I love the twists. I love his companion in it. I can never remember that guy's name because he passed away recently, didn't he?
He did, actually, yeah.
Yeah.
It's such a good title.
Oh.
Extraterrestrial Visitor, otherwise known as Pilot People, for our Mystery Science Theater fans out there.
I saw this ages ago. I haven't seen the Blu-ray of this, but I've seen it, and I'm going to put it low on my thing just because I haven't got the greatest memory of it. So I think I'm going to put it at 15.
I love that episode of Mystery Science Theater, and I will say,
yeah,
you totally put it higher than I would have actually. It is fun. It's by our good friend, our Juan Picar Simon, who did Pieces.
I've always been sad, but I missed the the alien.
Oh, me too. Trumpy does stupid things.
Trumpy, yeah. I'm always glad I missed that. Ooh, this set is an incredible set. I still think it looks like the guy's humping on the third one down, on the cover.
Yeah.
But this is a great set, especially if you like horror and more, like more interesting classic kind of horror, So I think I'm going to put this I think I'm going to put this 8.
Good. Can't remember if this is the only set on here or not, but we'll find out as we go through. It's been a while since I've done this one, so it's a bit of a surprise to me.
Okay.
With that being
You've got
said,
this set, haven't you?
I don't. This one there's a story behind this one. I ordered this set, pre-ordered from Amazon, and it ended up selling out on Severin site. But I was like, that's not bad because I got the Amazon pre-order as soon as the Amazon pre-order was announced,
It was
and
locked in.
it sold out. It oversold, and I didn't get my copy.
I've had that. That's happened to me a lot on Amazon lately.
All right. Speaking of which, okay, so you buy a lot from a lot of different companies.
Sure.
Have you found like yourself buying anything, or do you still buy much from Amazon, or do you mostly go directly from the source?
Well, over here I buy a lot from Amazon because I buy my 4Ks on average from the main studio stuff off Amazon. Sometimes I will buy BFI off of Amazon because it's cheaper than actually on the BFI store. I don't buy 88 films unless I buy them directly because I get the points.
Yeah.
I buy Eureka from Eureka because they have that short discount, even though it's just $5. But on average, I would say I buy the more mainstream titles from Amazon because it works out cheaper and easier. Like, for instance, if I wanted to pick up Gran Turismo and Blue Beetle, I'd probably buy them from Amazon or buy them from HMB. I'm in the store.
I actually have Gran Turismo coming for review, actually, sometime this week.
You looking forward to it?
I don't know, to be honest with you.
Is it the 4K?
Probably not. Probably the Blu-ray. Us reviewers cannot choose sometimes. I always ask for the 4K.
Well, the most recent 4K I got was the Shirley MacLaine, Jack Nicholson one.
Oh.
That came today. Can I remember the title of it? Do you remember the title?
I should. God, I don't right now, but
it's the one where he has the heart attack and she takes care of him.
Yeah.
And he's dating her daughter.
It's God, yeah, because I remember the movie. I saw the movie in theater. I remember running it. Okay, what about The Beast in Heat?
The Beast in Heat, this is a classic. Now, people are going to think, what's he talking about? The bit at the end is the best bit, where they throw her in. They throw in the woman in charge of the army. I'm not going to say the word because I know that's bad, for the algorithm. So if you know this movie and you look at the back of the cover, you can tell what kind of movie this is. So they throw the woman in, and she's having the time of her life while being eaten. This film is probably one of the best exploitation movies of that kind that I've watched, just for the fun aspect and the fact that it's like 3 films cut together.
Yeah, so, great documentary too.
Yeah, the documentary is the best part of it, really. So I think I should give this a high rating of 6.
You did 6 already. That was I said near
7.
All right.
I'll do 7.
Nope, you're good with 7. This is the highest out of everything this one would get.
It's a good film if you're in the mood for it.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like, you know what you're getting going in when you go into the store.
Oh, I watched this again recently because obviously the 4K came out, and it's a really, really decent movie. It's a lot better than you expect, considering it's not really what people think of when they think of Fulci. So it's really good. It's a really good movie. So, and it has that great twist at the end of it. We all know from the classic stories of the times. I would put this number 4.
It is one of the, I will say, for one of the better Fulcis.
And definitely.
Had a guy, and he's made, for me, like so many classics and like sleaze classics that I like. But
if you take away the blood, and the gore, and you think what makes him a true director, this is one of those movies that really symbolizes that.
That's actually a perfect, succinct, wonderful way to say it.
Yeah. Oh, my favorite set.
I had to put that here. I forgot to put the sign.
This is probably, I reckon, I'm deciding whether this goes in number 1 or number 20? Oh, it's a hard choice, isn't it? I think I'm going to put it at number 20.
Yeah, I can't think of anything that's can be worse.
Definitely not. Still fun, though.
Yeah, it's fun. It's like most people going in to see this know exactly what they're getting. So
Yeah.
that's the
You've got to
important
not
part.
take films so seriously. If you don't take films so seriously, when you know they're not the biggest, you're going to enjoy them.
The good thing about this, and I'll say one of the best things about this, it was cheap.
Yeah.
And if you're going to put movies of this quality, even if you're going to fancy them up, don't like overprice
No.
them.
Well, I loved Lenticular on the case.
That was cool.
That's what made me buy it.
All right.
Oh, this is a good one. This is a good one. But I think I'm not going to put it too low because I want to keep that 3 in case I can put some mysterious bad ones there. So I think I'm going to put this at 12.
12. All right. It's a fantastic documentary, I got to say.
This was one of the first ones I got from Severin.
I've watched this so many times. Like, not even going to lie. It's just he's such a weird character.
Yeah, but it's brilliant. It's a lot better than you think it's going to be when you put it on. And
100%.
I like the fact that you can go back to it and not always see the same stuff. Do you know what I mean? Because you're paying more attention each time because you remember it, but you don't remember certain bits. I like that.
This is one me and my better half have gone back to quite a few times. And he's such an odd character, like him talking about getting in voodoo people.
Exactly. It's just brilliant. Ooh. This is a great collection, that Seven put out with the CD and everything and the special features. This probably got to be the ultimate collection in the, like for the one film.
You can tell
this film, I mean. So I would put this, I think I would put this at number 4.
Ooh. Oh, no, Psychic's number 4.
Number 4, okay. Then I'll put number 3.
All right. I kind of thought you'd put it there, actually. Which I totally agree with.
It's a strange but incredible experience. And then when you watch it again, you can feel so much more from it because the first time it's so surreal for you, but the second time you know what's going on. So you feel more of the characters, and it's a very deep film.
And oddly enough, probably one of the more accessible films from this director.
Yeah. Which is crazy. Oh, The Changeling.
George C.
I know this is. So what are my early numbers still?
Your early numbers are, I'll give you all your numbers here. So 1, 2, 5, 9, 10, 11, 13, 14, 16, 17, 18, and 19.
Okay, I will put this at number 5.
Thank you. So, ghost story-wise, I'm going to guess this is up there among the biggies.
Oh, definitely. This is a really good film. This is one of those that I say, if you're in America, buy this on 4K. If you're in the UK, obviously you can buy it from Second Sight.
Yeah.
I would say it's definitely one you need to have in your collection, especially if you're into that kind of cinema.
It's a beautiful film. So now, aside from The Changeling, if you had to name a couple of your top ghost stories, what comes to mind right away?
Oh, I would say, put me on the spot, lads. Probably, I think, is it called? What's that film called? Oh, the one that they recently released, the La Casa one.
Okay.
It's called something else. Beyond Darkness. I like Beyond Darkness, even though it's not the greatest. I like, funny enough, I like the From Night at Mary Lou one.
Okay.
There's other ones, isn't there? There's other
I would
ones,
say
but
Prom Night is kind of like more possession than totally.
Oh, sure, but there's a ghost in it.
Yeah, it's true.
There's a ghost. It's a ghost story, and the ghost does possess. So Same as Beyond Honest, really. That's a possession film. So yeah, I've been on the spot there.
That's kind of the. That's what this video
Uh,
does. She killed in ecstasy, where it got some Jess
okay.
Franco on the list.
Okay, this one goes high up because one, it's Jess Franco. Two, there's a lot of, and
Yeah,
I love the bit where she's like, So
she was
I would probably put this at number 2.
great choice. Saul de Miranda was unfortunately taken from us way, way too soon.
Yes.
Do you think that the careers of Franco and maybe Lena Romay may have changed a bit if she had survived?
I think so. I think Lena May would have been a secondary character more, and maybe she wouldn't have even been around because he wouldn't have been focusing on her as much. But
Yeah, because
we
Miranda was
don't
who
know
she
him
was to me.
personally, do we? So, oh god. So I bought this set and I watched like the first 3 movies when it first came out.
All right.
Absolutely detested it. Sold it, and then when I moved it, I bought it again and started watching it again. Going, oh, these ain't that bad. So I think I would put it at 17.
That's good. That's actually a really good ranking for it. I think that Andy Milligan is a better writer than he is a director, if I was to be totally honest with you.
Yes, yes. The fact that he talks in most of his movies while they're recording is absolutely ridiculous.
But hey, not
Move
enough
to the
hunchbacks.
left. Yeah, it's terrible, but in a fun way. Oh, this is a great set. I have all these movies, and I've enjoyed every single one of them. I think these type of movies should be released more. I would like more. Is it Mario Perez? Manila Perez? He basically looks just like Franco Nero,
Oh, I know
the
you're talking
guy.
about. I
You
can't
know what I'm
remember the
talking
name
about,
either.
right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I know
he's
you're talking
always
about.
in the movies. Yeah. And I wish they'd release more of his because I know Cauldron released some. Like, I think it was Gangbusters, I think it was. Or something like that. But yeah, so I would. Oh yeah, I'd put this at one point number 1 because I've got to save number 1. So have I got what number have I got 3?
1, 9, 10, 11, 13, 14, 16, 18, and 19.
Okay, I'll put number 9.
It's great. So I'm a
Brilliant
massive
set. I highly recommend this set to everybody. Wonderful set.
It's one that I looked for as soon as I got here. Unfortunately, I haven't seen it here yet, or I definitely would have picked it up.
That's a shame because it's a really good set, definitely. And what I like is when you open it up, they're in the beautiful black cases.
I love Severin's black cases. I really do.
Yeah. My wife Donna, she hates the blue cases.
Me too. Actually, I really hate the blue cases.
She gets violently angry over them, starts throwing them around, and Cathy's Curse. I don't remember this film. I remember watching it, but I don't remember it standing out too much. Probably because it was on VHS more than Blu-ray. Because I got the Blu-ray of it yet, which is shocking. Because I should have the Blu-ray. So I'm going to put this high up just for that one reason. So I'll put it at number 16.
Oh, there we go. It's an exploitation, actually.
Yeah. And it's in the right place.
It's a different film.
Yeah. Oh, greasy, greasy. I love this film. I really do. This film, I put this on and I kept trying to rewind it so Donna could hear the thing go, greasy, but it wouldn't happen. But it happens throughout the whole film. This is one of those ones which I think everybody should have in their collection because it's so crazy because it's like a Predator ripoff. And it's just not good, but it's fun. So I feel like this is one of those films that needs to be respected, and I'm going to put it at the top number of number 10.
Number 10.
Yep,
Do you have the
because
T-shirt?
this is brilliant. What did you think of the movie?
I love. I got the movie and the shirt, so
Oh dear,
so I like that actually. A lot of fun
that's
this one.
good.
It's one that I kind of like watch. But there's a couple others that I'll watch at the same time when I watch this one.
Yeah, it's a brilliant one. Absolutely brilliant. Oh,
And this is Volume 1,
ooh,
Video Nasties, the definitive guide. It was one of the big documentaries for the Video Nasties.
yes,
Put out by Nucleus Films there in the UK, and
yeah.
Severin here.
Well, I've got both volumes, and I will say it helps you when you're looking for the right type of movies you want.
Oh my God,
I
yeah.
like it because it does. It's like instead of having a checklist on your phone, you can have it on the documentaries, and then you can just go, okay, so I've got that. Watch that one. Watch that one. Oh, I didn't know about this one, and I like that. So I would say, oh, what's the high? What's the later ones I've got left?
11, 13, 14, 18, and 19.
Okay, I'm gonna put 19 just because it's more of a documentary and it's
Sacrilege.
got that stuff. I'm gonna put it there just because I feel like I would be cheating if I put it as a movie as number one or that. But
What's the
it's
question?
brilliant, and I think everybody who's into Severin or Vinegar Syndrome should get these collections because they're definitely ones you want to watch if you're into that kind of mostly released films.
100%. Where David Gregory's such a massive Video Nasties fan, it's also a good way to
Yeah,
watch these films and see what could possibly come out in the
come
future.
out. Yeah, and if you watch it now, a lot of the stuff they've got is in it.
Exactly. So, what is your favorite Video Nasty?
My favorite video nasty is going down the list in my head. Would it be that one? Ooh, I would say. Hold on, hold on. Let's think. They got figured. Was that a video nasty?
You'd be surprised what was actually labeled as Video Nasty.
Yeah, I'm trying to count them on my head. So, I know Night of the Demon isn't one, but I care about. I know that. And what was it? And I know Axe wasn't one I cared about. Let's see. Are you looking them up?
Yep, for you.
All right.
So overall, there was like 72 actually prosecuted
Yeah.
of films. To just give you like a list of like a few of them
Sure.
that were there, like one that was on the list, of obviously Beast and Heat was there. But movies like House on the Edge of the Park, I Spit in Your Grave, House by the Cemetery was on the list, All in a Death. And then like lesser films like Faces of Death was there, Werewolf and the Yeti, Zombie Flesh Eaters made the list. Flesh for Frankenstein.
Last That's on the Left was one, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I would say probably that. I'd probably say that one.
It's hard, there's so many good
Because
ones.
it's a really hard watch, but it's a good watch.
True.
You got to remember with me, I watch so many movies a day, but they all go round in my head. So, Tales of the Uncanny. I watched this.
Oh, you haven't watched
funny
it?
enough. No, I watched it yet. So I can't really give it a good rating, but what I will say is a lot of people say it's really good. So I'm probably going to put this at 19?
19 is gone, but 18 is still there, and 14.
18. I'll put 18 then.
It's very good. I got to say, this was obviously done during a certain period of time when, which makes it more of a talking heads than you would initially assume. But it is a very, very well done set, and that documentary is really good.
And it's a bonus movie in it, doesn't it?
Oh yeah, and if you got the more than that, if you got the Lindsay
Oh
returns.
dear. Hmm. Oh dear. Do I put this at number one?
Do you want to know your numbers?
Yeah, go on then.
You've got 1, 11, 13, and 14 left.
I'll make it number one.
Okay. What is your favorite of this series?
Orgasmo.
Good choice.
Even though 2 technically are called Orgasmo in that set.
Yeah.
I like the Orgasmo, the one where they're making her insane, the 2 young kids, because I love the song in it.
Oh, the song is fantastic. I've listened to that song so many times.
Yeah, I listen to it all the time, especially when I'm out walking. Skinner. So we're going to put this at number 11.
All right.
Because I've only seen this once and I really enjoyed it, but I need to pick it up and watch it again.
101 Films recently put out a really good edition of this, apparently.
They did, and that edition sold out now, sadly.
Oh.
But they did have a really good version of it. Oh no!
Got to put some of the classics at the end too, right? Yeah, Amicus Collection.
Some really good titles for sure. I recommend these. I've actually got all of these on UK releases because The Beast Must Die is Indicator.
Yeah.
And Asylum is Second Sight. The Vault of Amicus, I think, is from a cheaper company over here. And the Screaming one I know is over it, but I can't remember who released it. I would put this at 13.
So this is one of my all-time favorites.
Beautiful set. I still regret missing out on it.
I regret missing out on the t-shirt.
Yeah, the shirt was nice.
Looks like the astrologer is getting the coveted 14th place, which is the only one left.
Awesome.
Which is a horrible, horrible film, by the way.
I haven't seen it, funny enough.
Oh,
I'm glad it's there.
Not gonna lie there. All right, so just to let you know, this is your list. And number 20 is Wings of Desire, Birdemic Trilogy. And number 19, Video Nasties, The Definitive Guide. And number 18, Tales of the Uncanny. Number 17, The Dungeon of Andy Milligan. Number 16, Kathy's Curse. Number 15, Extraterrestrial Visitors. Number 14, the worst film on the list, Astrologer. And that includes the Birdemic ones, by the way. 13 is Amicus Collection. 12 is Lost Souls, Damn Journey of Richard Stanley. 11 is Skinner. Number 10 is Robo War. Violent Streets, Humberto Lindsay, Thomas Millian Collection is number 9. Yeah. Number 8, we have Blood Island. The set, number 7 is The Beast and Heat. Number 6 is House on the Edge of the Park. Number 5 is The Changeling. We had a lot of good stuff up here. Number 4 is The Psychic. Number 3 is Santa Sangre. Number 2 is She Killed in Ecstasy. And number 1, which is actually a really good choice, is the complete Lindsay Baker Giallo series.
I'm actually quite happy with that list. I actually did quite well.
Dad is going to be upset because I think he's going to watch this hoping that you Denny Millard number 1.
Oh well, sorry.
Great, you did a good job, especially when it comes to the strategy of it. So, are you excited so far about the releases that are coming from Severin for Black Friday?
So far, I would say I'm excited for the Church. I'm excited for Cemetery Man. I'm excited for Closed Circuit. The zombie one to me feels like an American Film General Archive special feature movie, so I'm not too excited about that. And Stir looks interesting, looks great, but I would have thought that would have been a different kind of release, like a monthly release, not a Black Friday release.
It's
So,
different.
but I'm glad that they're all different ones that I don't own. So I'm looking forward to seeing what the next four are, which I do believe two are going to be 4Ks and two are going to be, separate Blu-rays. So I'm still hoping for that Clones of Bruce Lee box set.
Yeah, and maybe some Franco too.
Yeah. Well, they're running out, so maybe we'll only get one Franco.
Or maybe not.
You
Maybe this
know?
will be the first year with no Franco.
I know what I think they're going to be doing. They're going to release an Akira Krauser Blu-ray box set.
That'd be amazing. Find out they put out Phantoms. They've actually had the rights.
There you go. And they released Phantoms instead. I'd be like, see, they shook it up. But yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing what the are. Because the good thing is when they're more Blu-rays and 4Ks, normally the price is a lot cheaper on the bundle, and that's what I want. So I'll watch all of them. I'll watch anything, you know that. So
Or is it what somebody
you
said
know,
with the Mikey, right? Of like the
exactly. I'll watch anything and everything. So I mean, when you messaged, I was watching Double Indemnity.
oh, it's a classic film.
Wonderful movie, absolutely wonderful. First time I'd ever seen it.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Oh,
and
in
I'm
for a
glad I
treat.
did because I got the 4K of it.
It's great. I had
So,
the initial DVD release that with it was like a book,
oh
and
yeah,
then they made a Blu-ray edition of it, and so I
is
grabbed
this
that
the
one.
Criterion?
No, like before, like Universal did, like did a bunch of like To Kill a Mockingbird and Double Indemnity and a bunch of these
Yeah,
and Touch of Evil. They made them look like books, and there's a little series that they did for a while.
yeah.
My final question.
I'd reckon. Oh, go on then.
No, go ahead.
No, you were going to ask me a question.
Yeah, no, no. You talk first, then I'll ask you the question.
Oh, well, I'll talk first. We all know how long I can talk for, so I'll talk quickly. Yeah, because I've been doing November, I've been able to watch a lot more of the classics that I've seen before, and also ones I haven't seen. So I'll be watching like A Touch of Evil soon again. I'll be watching what's the other one. Why do I always get what you call it? But yeah, Touch of Evil. They've got all these Humphrey Bogarts. I've got that North set, and then I've got Cloak and Dagger, Human Design, all those stuff. So I'm hoping to get through them before the end. So far, I've watched 15 film noirs.
Can't forget
So
Out of the Past. I always got to watch Out of the Past. It's a classic.
exactly, yeah, that's exactly one. I love watching, especially at night because when it's dark out and you can turn the lights off, a nice black and white film is always more. It just grabs you more.
Here's a question for you: when you're looking at the noir stuff,
Yeah.
um, like obviously Out of the Past, Gone Crazy, they always tend to be like ones that that people go towards when they're looking for some noir stuff. Anything with
Oh
Lawrence
yeah.
Tierney, for instance. Um, so, with that being said, and a total swerve of that, what would you consider your favorite neo noir?
Oh, my favorite neo noir would probably be. Well, I've got a couple. Blue Steel is one.
It's a fantastic one.
I love Blue Steel. Another one I would say is a Bollywood movie I watched called 8x10 Tabir. That was fun. Another one I would put in. Oh, this is the thing, right? Since I got Letterboxd, my memory's worse. It's like GPS. You know when you get GPS and you listen
Yeah.
to it constantly, and then you just forget the directions. It's like that. But yeah, I would say probably Blue Steel because I've always loved that movie.
Fantastic movie.
Absolutely phenomenal. I was so happy when I got that VI Vision set and that was in there. I was like, yes.
I'm going to throw to it there. To Live and Die in LA, which I think
Oh,
is absolutely
I got that on
phenomenal.
4K recently.
And the remake of Out of the Past, actually, which I really love, and I don't think
Oh,
it's gotten a really great release yet, is Against
it
All
needs
Odds,
to.
Jeff Bridges.
Definitely needs to.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think. Oh, What's that one called? I'm trying to think. There's a couple of Japanese ones, but their titles are so generic.
Like some of their
The
artwork.
Youth of the Beast. Youth of the Beast, I think it's called. Eureka released it. That's a
I think
good
that's
one. I get so brain dead nowadays.
It's okay.
I
You had
need
some great
to.
choices.
So again,
So you had some great choices there.
I did,
That's the thing.
and
And with so much of this coming out now, the Noir November coming right off of like the 31 Days of Horror, going into that, and I think it's a nice palate cleanser after the 31 Days of Horror, because you start
oh yeah,
off and you're watching the classics, and then like after a while you're like, I'm gonna watch something different. And oftentimes with unfortunately with horror, sometimes I watch some real crappy stuff.
yes, as we
So
found out the other day.
oh god, yeah. But and I found out watching some stuff on Tubi that have been pretty.
Well, uh, well, ever since I've been focusing on a certain kind of genre over the last 2 months, more so, I've really cleared backlog out like crazy. I've had so much backlog, and I've been able to clear it out because I've been focusing on those. And looking at lists, going, okay, this goes in that, this goes in that, and I'm able to just get them off the shelves and upstairs watched. As
So you
before, they were kind of
find
just sitting there.
these theme months to be kind of like good, to be helpful when you're watching?
I do, but I can't do them like Matty does, for instance. You know, they do that. Watch one of this kind and one of that the next day, and I can't do that because I know I just get a bit fed up with that. Because I like it to be, I like to have a wide kind of choice. Do you know what I mean? So by watching film noir, neo noir kind of thing, there's so many different. As if it said, let's say, there's this as something like, I don't know, like watch a movie that begins with A, for instance.
Yeah.
I'd be like, oh, I don't fancy watching any of these ones. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
So,
it's one of the reasons
I,
for the longest time I held off from the theme months was because of that reason.
yeah, yeah. So I like just having it by the genre. Like next month, I'll have Christmas and Disney month.
Yeah.
So, and because there's so many Disney ones, I can watch either live action.
A
So
lot of
it keeps
Hallmark
them
then, man.
different.
A lot
A
of
lot of
Hallmark.
Hallmark. If you saw my Hallmark Christmas collection, I probably have a backlog of like 400 movies. So
I'm thinking of theming my December month. I don't know. I'm tempted to do a Hallmark Lifetime type of month.
you should.
Just
That'd be amazing.
get you in on
I
something.
could definitely talk to you about that easily.
It'll be a fun watch. I want to thank everybody for joining us. I want to thank Malcolm for coming in. If you like these blind ranking videos, I have a blast doing these. And if you like Malcolm, make sure that you check the link down below for to join onto his channel, and you can see him here quite often because we do
Yeah.
quite a lot of we are the Cisco and Ebert disc of this here. So
Yeah,
we
we
do
do.
quite a lot of videos there. So next
Yeah,
time,
it's good.
one of these days, somebody's going to pick pre-code. I said, I swear
Hey,
it's
I
going to
would have
happen.
done. I would have done. I was just like, oh, I'll do 7 because the time frame.
Yeah, it makes sense. And this hopefully will go up when you're watching this. It will pretend it's gone up the night that you watched it, but we'll see. It'll go up very soon. Anyway, thank you so much, Malcolm, and guys, we'll see you next time right here in the Call to Cinema.
Take care, guys.